So I was on like a very heavy losing streak. I was losing a lot. I don't know, gang. I'm not even gonna count, but it was a crazy losing streak. And this trade right here is the one that I took that broke the streak. Right, it's been my first win in a long time. And I'm sorry if it. I'm supposed to explain more and go into more detail after the trade, like why I think I lost, so we can study and fate grow together. But I don't know, like this week, besides trading, has been a confusing week for me, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna try to log in more, and after we take the L, for me, sometimes them L's hurt, so I regroup and try to explain better so we can learn, because we supposed to be learning together, right? So my fault for that. This vid is just literally gonna be the trades, and when I get in the trade, I explain why I got in them, and there's if those trades don't work out, then from you looking at the chart, you can understand my mistake. So even if I don't go and review, then the train of thought of me explaining it should be enough for you to understand, like, you feel me, what was wrong with that thinking. Again, my fault. For the next vid next week, I'm gonna try to make sure that I hammer that away, because my headspace is way better now. Before, I had a lot going on, and I'm figuring it out. So, like, appreciate everybody for watching the vid. Yeah, I have a very blessed rest of your day. Enjoy this jump, bro. This is my trade right here. You got entry like about right here. Stop loss is down here, and take profit would be like about a 1 or 2. The reason why I took this trade, I'll try to explain it real quick, is when we look at it, right? For me looking at it, I see an open fair value gap. Right, I see an open fair value gap. Price is overall bullish. We're making all-time highs. Let me show you on the daily. Right, like we're all-time highs. Price is being offered at a discount right here. This is equilibrium, right? So if you look at everything that price has done today and you mark it up, you see that right here, right down here is equilibrium. So right now price is being offered at a discount, and then bro, right here, gang, around right here, this is an order block, right? This is an order block that, even though you can see price did stab through it, even though price did trade down there, right here, when it's time for the macro, like when it's around 850, like price just respects it so much, right? Like price has been respecting this area right here so much. So when I saw price stab down, create this fair value gap right around there, and then watch, look at how close price came to look where price is sitting, like right there, the mean threshold for this, right? For this. So once I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I like that, and then I entered into the trade. But let me try something here. Let me try to get it exactly on it. Boom. It's not right there, but it came pretty close to the mean threshold, and then started going up. So I'm like, yeah, I like that trade being offered at a discount. So we'll just watch and see what price does. I would love to see it run up to like 1 or 2, and then I get up out of here. So looking at price, right, it had ended up failing, and I'm trying to understand what happened. But if you look at this, right, while this was an order block and it did offer a change of direction, right, when we look at this, this should have ordered the price to change direction if price wanted to go up. So around 850 when price is doing this, we don't want to see it do none of this right here. Immediately we want to see after this body, these bodies is above, we want to see price take off. And price didn't do that. What it did instead is that it came down. Price came down, and then as soon as they offered prices a discount right here, when price was offered at a discount right here, we see boom, it came down and actually used that mean threshold as resistance, well, as support to just keep going down. And price actually ended up pushing down right here. This is where price pushed down to. It pushed down to this 15-minute fair value gap right here. So we gotta understand why, right? We gotta understand why and what's gonna let us know that price doesn't wanna go in one direction, but instead it wants to go to the other. Like we gotta recognize the signs and seeing that price did that, right? Price did that, and then instead of price taking off, it used this at a time where price is supposed to run from like what was it, 1050 to 1110. At a time where price is supposed to be running, then we don't want to see price come all the way back down here and be doing all of this. Like right here, once you see the body start respecting, then we supposed to just take off. So and look, as soon as price was offered as a discount, you can see they used it, and then they just keep pushing it lower. My bad, y'all. I started recording late because I was so caught up and like watching the market and reviewing something. But we could go over this trade real quick and why I took it. I take off everything and we'll just go over it real quick. This the trade that I'm in. Um, Stop loss isn't right there though. I don't know why it looks like that. Stop loss is way further down. Stop loss is like down here. And then take profit would be like up here. It's like a little 1 or 2. All right. So let me take everything off and we'll go over the trade. So what I have marked up is this, right? I have this marked up. It is that premium wick on the daily chart. Let me get it right. And then once we look over on the 5-minute, I was paying attention to this right here to see if this up close candle would support price lower, to see if price just wanted to go lower, right? So I was trying to see if price would treat it as an order block. Even though we're below 50% of that wick, I was really just thinking that if price want to continue going down lower, then this right now could be looked at as discount. But in all actuality, where price wants to go, it could really be a premium wick if price wants to go all the way down there, right? So I was like, all right, I just want to see how price reacts to it. And then I seen that price went through, right? And it was actually playing around with mean threshold right here, right? So that was interesting to me. And then I saw this right here. You see these series of candles right here? So that's why you saw that blue line right here. I was trying to see I wanted to see price come down and use it as a support to go higher if price does come down, right? If price does come down, then I'd want to see like this be the change of direction. And then 2-minute, this was my entry. I just wanted to see a fair value gap, and then you can see that the fair value gap is not directly on the quadrant, but like it is kind of close to being laid over top of the quadrant. So I was like, yeah. And then we hopped in the trade, and now I'm trying to see where this goes. Where exactly did we hop in? I think we hopped in like right here, right? I gotta look on Trade Locker to see where my trade started, but I'm pretty sure it was right there. Yeah, it was right there for surely. Alright, but So now we're gonna just sit and watch this trade, see what it does. We're in right here, and stop loss is down here, and we're gonna aim. I'm gonna get out at like a 1 or 2. But looking at it, right, this is still the same area, right? If I take off, I'm taking off everything off the chart, right? You see right here, this area right here still looks too nice to me, bro. This area right here still looks so nice to me. Price came down and it did this right here. This fair value gap on the 15-minute was left open, right? That's left open. This, bro, I ain't gonna lie, even if I lose this trade, like, I'ma still aim at this area because this just looks too nice, bro. Like, that looks too smooth. So that's why I took the trade. And if you look on the daily, when we're on the daily, we could see this, right? Price had went through this quadrant, left this fair value gap on the 2-minute, and on the 5-minute. If price does get down there, then I want to see price treat this opening right here as a order block to order price higher. And yeah, we're gonna look at this trade and see if it could get up there. Let's go back to the 2-minute, and then my entry is about like right here. Stop loss is down here, and take profit is, we gonna just leave it at like a 1 or 2 for now. So the trade I took, this was it. And when you look at price and then you see this area right here, like, this area right here is so attractive. Like, I'm like, bro, there's no way we're not gonna take it out. So for price to, my fault, I don't know how I got all the way up there in replay mode. For price to come so close to it and then not take it out, I'm like, okay, price gotta be like overwhelmingly bearish. So I'm like, cool. I took the L, and I saw another opportunity. I saw, I don't think that was a terrible trade at all. I actually still like that trade. The reason why we lost is just that price is bearish, right? As you can see, like, price is bearish. So that's why we had ended up losing that trade. But I didn't hate that trade at all. So I'm like, okay, for a bearish, where are we going? And I saw this slow down here. And then I got in. I didn't record this part because I was using my PC, and bro, like taking the L kind of threw me off. So I was just like, bro, whatever. And I hopped in this trade because I liked it. And you see that price went up, touched this quadrant, came down, and I got out right here. And price went down a little bit more. I want to see if we could take out that low. But I'm already out of the trade, so it doesn't matter. The overwhelming lesson now that I'm trying to learn is, before I do anything, when you have stuff on the chart, it could mess up what you're looking at. And yes, quadrant levels and all them things is important to understand. And it's a big like veil being pulled down to understand what price is doing. But before anything, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take every single thing off the chart and figure out where liquidity is. If I don't know where liquidity is, I'm just not gonna get into the trade. This looks super nice, so that's why I took that trade, and I'm not mad at that loss. I still feel like that's a great trade, right? It's just something I didn't see as to why price wants to go down. I still don't know why price is bearish. I guess it just is. And then, so like before, after that, now I'm like, okay, if we're bearish, I'm like, there's no way we took a stab this close to these highs and didn't clear it. So I'm like, we have to be bearish. So I'm like, okay, if we're bearish, where do we go? I see it this low. So that's where I looked. Before anything now, you feel me? Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. That's what I'm locked into. The quadrants just show you how you're gonna get there. But before anything, you need to figure out, like, why are we going there? What are we going there for? You feel me? And then you could figure out how. Before the how, we just gotta figure out why. And why is because of liquidity, or it's trying to fill in a gap. So that's what I'm locked into right now. That's what I'm trying to learn and hammer away. Where is the liquidity, right?